Alright, we're back. That took way too long to load. I keep on forgetting how long the game takes to boot. For some reason, like Last of Us 2 Remasters takes a like decent bit uh to reboot, but either way. I need to change the category because again, Last of Us Remastered doesn't change the category automatically for whatever reason. Um Alright, there we go. So yeah, I'll do a daily run. That might be it for tonight. It's already fucking 3:15 in the morning. But whatever. Um So that begs this way how much I hate saying, man. I still like him more than 50% of the male CBS winners. Well, there we go. I want to watch Corey watch the Genius on Stream from America. Is that a thing he's going to do? That'll be fun. I'll watch that. Sure, I've actually like stopped watching Corey streams. I never did finish watching his like Flavor of Love rewatch. I don't know if he I assume he continued on with it, but I just stopped watching his streams. I just don't care enough. Yara? Today's Yara? For some reason I thought we did Yara not that long ago. Whatever. See how this goes. I haven't seen any run of this, so we'll see. Hasn't watched an episode in weeks. Interesting. I've seen that he's been streaming. I just like didn't pay attention to what he's actually been streaming.
Okay.
Yeah, Yara sucks here. So okay, that's a high multiplier. Rat King, fuck off. That's probably the path we'll go. Yeah, it'll probably be that one. Scar or reloading discards ammo left. That's shit. Hope the Sky trilogy gets remade so I have to play them on PC. I mean, that would be ideal. I feel that a lot of those sort of games are getting ported over to consoles nowadays, though. Or like, there's things that I'm like surprised are getting like ported over to consoles. Or like Rhapsody. Like I recently bought that. Like there's like a Rhapsody collection. Rhapsody's like 2 and 3 or something. Like it's like a weird like random collection of Rhapsody games. So it's like, how the fuck did that get ported over? Like of all fucking games, like Rhapsody is getting released on modern consoles. There's no way that's hitting. Except for Genius UK. I mean, I am kinda, but like also I could see it going so bad. Like I'm probably like more like I'm interested in it, but I'm not like confident that it's actually gonna be good. Yeah, just hopefully it's not Netherlands. That would be cool. Where is this? Oh shit, I didn't mean to do that. God damn it. Well, that was bad. I don't know if they filmed it or not. I would assume not. If there's no like, because there's no trailer or anything. So it's like if they're bothering to release the poster and everything, but no trailer, I would assume that probably means they haven't filmed yet. Because I think if they were to have filmed, they would have gone out of their way to show more of the actual proper show than just do this like teaser with the poster. But yeah, when should I rant about Rebirth? And too far, I don't even know if I have it in me anymore. I think I'm like on too much towards the tired side of things to actually like go full out. And too far, I literally just talked about it earlier today when recording the Rebirth video, but Yeah, Rebirth is just like, okay, spoiler for Rebirth at this point. Um, like Rebirth is essentially just worst case scenario. Like it's like I came into. It's like it's weird how like remake sets up so much shit. Of like how it could be like essentially a sequel to the original FF7. And then Rebirth happens, and you realize, oh, this isn't actually a sequel. This is just them remaking OG. It's like so bad. That's a difficult question to answer. Did Aerith die? So yeah, I'm assuming you don't care at all about it. Yes and no. Um, like kind of like yes, but also no. Dude, it's so fucking weird. They butcher like straight. They butcher the fucking Aerith death scene. Um, where like the scene still happens. Does she die though? Again. um, I think they're going to bring in an alternate universe stand-in next game and then merge it with Aerith. Right? You'll have to buy like so. Like, this is essentially what they're like with Aerith. It's like, oh, that was actually a pretty decent score. Um, but yeah, they like kill her, but then like like this is like this is the one thing I like don't fully grasp. And like to be fair, I don't know if you're supposed to, but is Aerith at the end of the game? We'll never already watch episode 7. Next up will be episode 8. Um, but yeah, so Aerith at the end of the game, is that just a dead, like, is that just life stream Aerith in his head? Or is that Aerith from this alternate dimension actually alive and that he's just the only one that sees her? That's what I don't like. That's the one thing I'm like a bit like unsure about. And like, I don't know if I'm supposed to have the answer to that. Um, if like this is an actual dead Aerith, or if this is actually an alive Aerith that's just from another dimension. um, is Cloud still sinker in the water? He doesn't have time for that. He has to fight like 5 other bosses afterwards. Um, actually, generally, I actually don't remember. Does he? Does that scene still happen? Does that part of the scene still happen? No, right? No, does it? I don't remember actually. If like the water part, like I actually, yeah, I genuinely don't remember. Um, but to be fair, all of it's an afterthought anyway. What do I want here? I don't even have a fucking long gun. Yeah, they literally do the death scene, and then we like follow that up with what, 3 boss battles? 3 boss battles, but no, 4 boss battles. Yeah, 4 boss battles, but then the third one has like 3 different phases to it. Um, so yeah, because like you have the boss battle against Genova that happens in the OG, which even then, like I don't particularly love it in the OG, but like again, it's at least keeping true there. Um, but then you have the fight against Sephiroth, with a certain character. Then you have Sephiroth transforming into what is essentially Bizarro. I forgot. Is it Bizarro Sephiroth? I think is what it's called in the OG. But Sephiroth reborn in this game. Um, but like just an alternate version of like a bigger version of Sephiroth that you have to fight 3 times. Because you have to fight him as Cloud, you have to fight him as a certain other character, and you have to fight him as the rest of the party. And then you have a final fight against Sephiroth with a certain other character. Oh, it's so fucked. I never watched or played OG7, but I think 3 will reveal that the live stream is constant throughout timelines, and she lives in the live stream. Oh, I mean, 100%. Like Aerith is alive in other timelines, right? Which, by the way, they add more timelines in this game. Um, but the question is, like, is the Aerith that he sees at the end of the game, is that the Aerith? Okay, yeah, like, which Aerith is that? I guess is the question. Um, or like, I just like, I'm a little bit confused on that. Actually, like, where'd that Aerith even come from? Imagine like Jet. Imagine the like. To us, I was so worried that literally the third game would. By the way, also all my theories about the game were wrong. Like none of it leads to anything. Like it's just there because it's there. It's because they just decided to add these things for the sake of it being a remake. Um, but I was so worried that the third game would literally them swapping out Zack or Cloud for Zack, to where at least we're not getting that. At least they're not doing that, even though what they are doing is still shit. Um, dude, it is so funny though. How like literally everything that they did in Rebirth just doesn't, a remake doesn't matter. It's like remake sets up like a lot of like interesting plot threads, and then we get the fucking Rebirth, and it's like, but we just want to remake 7 though. Um, it's like literally like the whispers like giving Aerith and Red like extra memories and everything. All that doesn't matter. Doesn't lead to anything. Uh, like when it's straight, those memories are straight up just gone by the time of Rebirth, and we hear them talk about that in game. But even then, like because of the end game events, like none of that matters anyway. Fucking Zack doesn't matter either. He's simply just there for fan service. Um, like he has no real impact on the actual grander narrative. Um, literally, the grander narrative is literally just them remaking Final Fantasy VII. They're just literally gonna just make Final Fantasy VII again, just worse by adding in all this compilation shit. Um, it's like it just actually makes me like angry when like actually like properly thinking about like how stupid this is. Yeah, okay, I think I'm going this route. That's gonna be tough. Maybe? Yeah, maybe it won't be. Um, I have to wait until 3 to make some major changes. See, this is the thing. They're not though. They're not going to make major changes at this point. I think it's very clear by how this game ends that that was never the intention. That this is simply just them remaking Final Fantasy VII, just adding in extra shit. That this isn't like the like pseudo sequel that we thought it was going to be. That this is just what they think Final Fantasy VII is. Um, that they just think that Final Fantasy VII needs to have fucking Zack be involved in like Zack being there for things for some reason. Um, He's got like pretty much almost every plot thread that was set up in the remake is dropped by the end of Rebirth. Okay, cool. Okay, why the fuck is he shooting over there? Oh, that was all of it? What are the point of the whispers then? I mean, they're... So, like, the whispers... Like, so, again, there's these white and black whispers. The black whispers are controlled by Sephiroth. The white whispers are the Livestream / Aerith. Yeah, straight up. I don't even know what the point of the whispers are at this point. Where, like, they show up. I don't even understand, like, what... Like, they're trying to keep together, like, the new timeline or whatever, but like, what is the point? Um, actually, I just realized I don't think I ever even talked about the whispers in my review, or at least like nothing beyond their initial like reveal in Gaga. Alright, that was everybody. Alright, I guess we'll go for a melee kill. Oh, 100%! That's what makes it worse! That's what's so stupid! They fucking spoil all this stuff. They're like spoiling, and like, again, like, I have an idea of what they're doing with part of it. But yeah, like, they did the live stream scene with Tifa. That's supposed to happen at the end of the OG. Yet they're revealing that like in Gongaga instead, and then they also have yeah, like Zack is just an openly talked about thing at this point. Yeah, they reveal that Reeve is Kate Sith. They do all these like reveals, like so early on in the game, and it's like, why? Why are we doing this? And again, I think part of it is because I think what they're going to do with the third game is they're still going to do the live stream sequence, but instead of making it about Cloud and Tifa, they'll make it about Cloud and Aerith, and make it be like Cloud's acceptance of Aerith's death. Oh shit, I didn't realize he was right there. Oh wait, that's Lev, isn't it? Because I think that's what the ending of the game is setting up. Is that they're trying to give Aerith a bigger role in part 3. There we go. Yeah, it's so stupid. Like, them just openly, telling you that Reeve is Kate Sith. Yeah, I mean, that's what a lot of the game is. It just feels like they're not even trying to hide like mysteries of the OG game, and like are like really trying to like spoon feed it to you. Or like I generally like wonder like what are people thinking? Like people that haven't played the OG, what are they thinking when playing Rebirth? I feel like it's like just such a strange concept to me. Of like what do they think the original FF7 is when playing Rebirth? Like, do they actually like see these like Zack moments and think that this was actually in the original game? Like, it must be just such a weird experience. To like play like Rebirth first and then find out about the original. Okay, what do I want here? Yeah, I guess we'll do this. Do I want a revolver? Not really, right? I guess I'll get that. Cedric has been streaming him playing Remake as his first episode. Like, see, like Remake, like was essentially my first Final Fantasy. Like, obviously, I knew things about Final Fantasy VII before, and I played like the first like hour or so of it before. But like my first experience was with Remake, and I feel like that's fine. Like, obviously, there are differences there, but I feel like it's not to the detriment of like I feel like nothing in Remake kind of like spoils the original FF7, and like changes it like too radically, obviously outside I guess the ending, like the whispers section, like the final chapter. um but like Rebirth, there's like so many moments in that game that it's like weird thinking that people would think that this is in the original. Like the thing I'm also confused by is like what is the remaining like mystery for the final game? Because they kind of spoiled, like they already spoiled the Zack thing. They like I guess like is the big like and like does there have to be a mystery? I guess is also the thing because obviously this game doesn't give a shit. Um, where like the weird thing about this game is that like so much of the game is just remaking FF7, just making it bigger, except for like the uh again the Zack sections which are very sparse, and then the ending which is like very different. To where like I feel like that's probably just gonna be what the next game is, right? Is the same thing, just okay, we're gonna remake FF7 for most of it. There'll be Zack sections here and there. And then at the end we'll do some crazy shit with like Zack joining everything. Whatever. Like I guess this is what they're doing. Um, all right, this might be a disaster, but we'll see. Only thing FF he knows. Oh, he hasn't played like any FF. That's kind of insane, actually. Because I was thinking that's his first FF7 experience, but like no FF at all is strange. But too fair, I still think like remake is like a decent entry point, especially from like the lens of like modern gaming and everything. By the way, also beyond that, like I really just don't like Rebirth as a game though. Because like Rebirth as a game is essentially bloating the original Final Fantasy VII into a like Ubisoft open world game.
On the left.
Wait, where is he? Okay. Okay. This is probably gonna end up being a disaster. The problem is that this is such a small map. That's not okay. Cool. That's not really a good one for this modifier. Oh fuck. Okay. Didn't realize they were that close. I don't know if it'll be a top 10 tribal. I think if I were to do it like a top 10 vote-offs, it would probably make that list. But I don't know if it would make a top 10 tribal list. Because like, the rest of the tribal is just kind of whatever. Okay. Oh shit, I only have one bullet? Oh fuck, okay. I'm surprised I'm still alive at this point. But yeah, like, as a, like... okay, cool. As a, like, actual vote, and, like, the complexities of it, it's a really interesting vote, but, like, I don't know if it's the most, like, riveting TV moment. As a whole. Where is it? Okay. Tifa with a gun arm, imagine. Okay, that was fine. I survived. Saber Sephiroth and Supernova attack will probably be cool to see. I mean, yeah, those would be for sure, like, cool things to see in the third game. Yeah, like, I think, like, in terms of, like, the remake portion of it, like, in terms of, like, seeing moments from the original game now, like, with modern graphics and that sort of thing, that's still cool. I just wish there was, like, more actual, like, substance to it. Especially, like, when it's, like, bloated with things around it that, like, end up harming the overall impact of them. Or, again, like, they somehow ruined the Aerith death scene by, like, not giving you any time to actually breathe with the moment. And instead, like you have to do like a series of boss battles afterwards. Um, okay, what do I want here? I think we'll do these. Like it really feels like the game has like no real sense of pacing. Like it just needs to keep continuously like in a way it like kind of reminds me of God of War Ragnarok in that sense. Where like it just feels like there's so many points in the game where just like we're just doing monotonous shit for like no reason, and then all of a sudden when like things that are actually important to the grander narrative happen, it gives it like no time to breathe, and then just like instantly transitions to a dumb action sequence immediately following it. Um, what do I want here? I think we'll do this. Yeah, like the fact that like fucking Aerith Destiny is followed up by like a barrage of boss battles is so stupid. The fact that fucking Dine, when Dine dies, immediately following it, we fucking have a boss battle against the fucking that mayor guy, what the fuck he is. And then that's followed up by like Barrett having to. We get the shooting section on the back of the truck with Barrett. It's like, dude, like fuck off. Um, okay, it's this one, right? Capture. Tone's quiet 2 episodes are actually boosting his chances so much for you. I would not agree. Where like last episode was like quiet from seeing his perspective, but he was still in the episode and was portrayed negatively. Like this quiet episode's like whatever, but like I still feel like it's just I feel like his episode 2 is like clearly showing him off as like the antagonist in the story. Where are they? Well, that worked out. Fuck off. Okay. Oh, fuck off. Yeah, most of the minigames I didn't love. Like outside of Queen's Blood, like I don't know if I really even enjoyed really any of them. Fuck. Dude, my axe is so bad right now. What the fuck? How'd that kill her?
God damn it!
Okay. Get the fuck out. Is he not gonna come out? Oh, good enough. Hunter backstory felt so unnecessary and out of nowhere. Yeah, pretty much. Do I think Vivek got screwed by Anthony or even sussed out anyway? I think he definitely was not helped by Anthony being there, right? And the thing is, like, people seem to like him, right? It's just that they, like, don't trust him in the game. I think that he's playing too hard and that sort of thing, which is obviously, like, a thing that Anthony is selling to people, so... I think he definitely gets unfortunate that he's facing off against Anthony. Was the era throwback a top 10 gaming level of all time? Or we're talking about the fucking which one are we talking about? Is Vivek a Rowan 2.0? Not really. Where Vivek's probably not even gonna make it that far. Mushroom picking sucked. Yeah, I didn't even do it. I assume that's in Gingaga, right? Like I only did the ones that like showed up through the main story. So I did like most of the gold saucer ones. Um, Obviously like the chocobo racing and like that sort of like I did the ones that showed up in the main story. I didn't really go on my way to find out the other ones because I already had enough of the game to begin with. Okay, that's not particularly helpful. If Divic wins the HOH, is the season interesting? But he's not going to win this HOH, though, is he? um, what is this? Oh, I'm an idiot. It's on mute still.
Don't give me that look, Kaike. You would do it too.
Sure. I'm sure that's what Aika would say. Um, is he the person with the most water? What do you mean? What do I want here? Oh shit! Wait, where did I get that much currency from? Oh, in the okay, yeah, in the HOH comp, yeah. Well, I mean, like everyone's going after him, so yeah. Um, Actually, we'll buy this first. The goal is to pull the segments in order with the least resistance to not damage the mushrooms. Then you have 4 to 5. Yeah, again, that just sounds miserable. That sounds, I mean, that sounds as bloated as what you would expect from Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Um, I still can't believe they fucking like added in like in the middle of Barrett, um, Barrett, the stuff at the gold. Also, like they made it very clear that Barrett wasn't the one that killed people at the gold saucer. That was also a thing I found funny. Um, but yeah, in the middle of that, they have you having to feed the chocobo and do chocobo racing instead of after, which I believe it is after in the OG game, after the dying stuff. Um, or at least after you get back with Barrett, to where it is funny. Like literally, like as you're supposed to be caring about what happened to Barrett, did Barrett actually do this, that sort of stuff? You fucking have to feed a fucking chocobo by doing random side activities. Um, yeah, I think this. Yeah, fighting the cactar. That's obviously yeah. It was the cactar thing. It was the box mini game, and it was Queen's Blood, right? That you have to do. Um, what do I want here? I guess recoil. The fucking like Costa del Sol, they fucking make you play as like they make you do like the mini games as Cloud, then after that do mini games as Tifa and Aerith. It's like there's just like so much of that in Rebirth of like them splitting up the group to make you just do the same shit 2 times. Um like it's just funny the way that the game is designed. Okay, what is this one? Salt and Rattlers. Um I didn't pay attention. What scores did I get on these? Oh, those are the 2 high multipliers. I didn't pay attention to what I got. Well, are decrease enemy health, distraction alerts enemies. Okay. Um, do we have a season where only women found idols? Probably not. That'd be pretty shocking, considering how disproportionate idol finds are. But I would say like the best, like the highest percentage is probably like what, like 42. I mean, does randoms count? Which too far, like if randoms count, like doesn't count, then like I guess like gems doesn't officially count yet, right? Fuck off. Oh, fuck off. Okay. Well, that was shit. Oh wow, I have no ammo too. Cool. Um, but that's like an arbitrary stat though. He's like like for all intents and purposes found what would be the idol.
He's down.
But even then, I think 42. I believe Mike is the only guy to find an idol that season, right? Because then it's Drea and then Marion found two. So. So I feel like 42 is probably one of the better ones. Shit. Good enough. They hide regular idols initially anymore? No, it's all Beware. Again, initially. I think it, like, post-merge, it's usually not, right? Because I know Marianne found one that was in Beware in 42. Then, straight up, I don't even remember, like, what other idol finds are there post-merge, New Era? I guess, Heidi found one, right? Post-merge? Which I don't believe was Beware. I mean, didn't Drea... I guess that was not Beware, was it? Like, what was the thing of her having to dunk her hand into the blood? Oh, fuck off. How'd that miss? Well, but they want people to lose their votes, though. Again, they want it to be dangerous fun. You don't understand. You don't understand Survivor if you don't want dangerous fun. And people losing their votes is dangerous fun. I don't get how you don't understand that. Like, I know it was an advantage, but, like, was it technically a Beware?
Eyes on them! Up there! Judy! Move up!
I still find it funny that, like, that the entire New Era is essentially because Mike White said to Jeff that, is it fun? And that's what caused this, like, massive downward spiral in Survivor history.
Jesus Christ!
That was really lucky. Oh, pfft. Oh, fine. Maybe more dangerous ones, people lost their votes could still survive their tribals. But no, it's only dangerous fun if they lose. They need to lose the game because they lose their votes. That's what it means to be dangerous fun. Is to screw over people by not giving them their votes. I just realized Banu still doesn't have his vote for next tribal, does he? So he's still fucked, isn't he? I just realized that until now. That it's not, like, just for this tribal. It's for your next tribal. Yeah, so Banu's so fucked. Unless they swap, which they're probably not going to at this point. Like, I just hope Yanu just doesn't lose again, but they are going to, aren't they? Okay, that's useless. I mean, actually, it would be interesting if that was a Survivor, or if that was a Big Brother thing. Having Beware Vanges in Big Brother. Okay. Not the greatest draw here, but whatever. Do I have a machete? Or do I have a melee weapon? I do. So I guess we'll just get parts. Can't craft anything. Actually, I'm pretty well stocked up. I'm probably still gonna die because it's the fucking Rat King. Who's out first each tribe? Like I was saying, like if they go to tribal next, like I think Siga. To be honest, at this point, maybe it is Mariah. I'm not sure. It's Tim or Mariah. I think those are two. Like those are really like the only two who've had any setup to them potentially going home. Um. Actually, wait. What do I want to do here? Revolver or rifle for damage? Or should I do capacity? Shit. Because I want to try to kill the Rat King right away, as quickly as possible. What's best for that? Shit, I can't afford both. I still think we'll do that. Is Kelly a rogue with longevity? Pretty much. It's weird that BB doesn't do twists anymore. Was the last one that mattered? Like that isn't like some sort of buyback? Is that what we're saying? Either way, I don't really even know. Oh, what safety suite saved like Kaser and Janelle? That was the thing. Well, Taylor would have been saved in 24. But I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, it's like when it has a twist. When was the last time a twist had like a direct negative impact on someone's game? I guess. Again, I'm not talking about BB Can. We're talking about BBS. BB Can is its own separate fucking beast. Like BB Can like has too many twists most of the time. The fact that we haven't had buybacks since 21 is insane. I mean, like, we literally just had one last season. We had two. Yeah, we literally had Jag is like one that you can like question mark if that's officially a buyback. But like Cameron is like a full-on buyback though. Like we literally wasted an entire week of the show on Cameron getting an opportunity to get back into the game. Oh fuck, okay. No, please. Dude, I really fucking hate the Rat King. There we go. Fuck off. Alright. Don't even hate 25. I've lost so much slot. Yeah, I mean, the last half was definitely pretty brutal. Oh, dude, what the fuck? That was so stupid. I almost killed myself there at the last second. Um, that would have been really good if I didn't damage myself at the last second there. Actually, wait. No, actually, no, never mind. It wouldn't have been a PB, but that's. I think that's maybe a PB for hard? I don't remember. It might be. No, it is. I think I've gotten 7,000 on hard, haven't I? Yeah, this is my PB on hard. Oh, yeah, actually, so it's not even close, actually. Wait, 6 best run. I mean, considering how, like, yeah, I mean, that wasn't even that great, was it? So, that was okay. One of the few that also disliked the first half. Really, you didn't like the first half even? Interesting. Um, I thought the first half was great. I really loved the first half. Um, right, even week one, even though the vote off was predictable, I thought like just how much shit was going on that week was really fun. Was screwed over BBS players Eric Stein, yeah, and by quite a bit. Pavanu and Heisem in a room together. What happens? I mean, I guess we'll imagine they're both on Challenge USA 3 if that ever happens, which it won't. But um, imagine Banu on the challenge. That would be funny. Actually, how old is Banu? By the way, it's 4 a.m. So that's something. Let's see. Banu is 41. He can still do it, right? Actually, how old is Heisem? Heisem's older, isn't he? Like, isn't Heisem in his 40s? Heisem is 45. So yeah, Heisem's older than Banu. It's kind of weird to think about. Um, those B25 pre-jury feeds felt so alive. Yeah. Again, I was actually genuinely watching feeds at that point. I almost never genuinely watch feeds nowadays. Um, yeah, I literally like the Izzy flip. Like I literally watched feeds the entire day that day. um, I think the chaoticness that was exhausting. Didn't keep up with Taryn because I knew it wouldn't matter an hour later. Yeah, I mean, I could see that, but I did anyway. I'll say something about BBCan 12 though. I do think that's having a major negative impact on my opinion of or my enjoyment of BBCan 12. The fact that we're not getting like the live feed updates and that sort of thing from Terran this season. We're like at least with 11, like obviously like digital dailies were a disaster, but we still got those like weekly or daily updates from Terran to where like I think this season without it, I think that's a lot of what's like making this feel pretty like I don't know, like that's why I'm like not as interested in this season, just because like there aren't these like daily podcasts um to like see discussions about what's going on. I don't give a shit about watching Mad Roast. uh, the thing is, I don't even want it really, but I'm just saying that I think that's why I don't care as much about this season. Um, is because I do feel like the fact that there's like less coverage of it um, is making it not as interesting. Where even like podcast wise, like they're not RGP's not even doing podcasts after every episode. They're only doing podcasts after the finale or after the evictions, and then after or on Fridays, which is like weird to me. I was like, I do think that's something that I kind of wish they would at least do 3 a week. Like I wish they would do like maybe Sunday, uh, like do one after the Sunday episode, do one after the Wednesday episode, and then do Friday as like the round table. I think that would make more sense to me. Because I feel like the gap between the Friday, like the fact that like Friday and Wednesday, it's not even like that much time in between those, and then there's like a massive gap from the Friday to the next Wednesday episode. Um, Actually, but then yeah, I guess Sunday. No, actually, yeah, Sunday's a bit fucked, isn't it? Because like there's no digital dailies in between Friday and Sunday, so I guess you would have to wait till Monday. Yeah, I guess that's part of what makes it fucked. Really sad to see how dead we are after every episode. Yeah, on Twitter and stuff. Yeah, yeah, it's just yeah, it's a shame. Which again, like at the end of the day, like I don't think it matters to them. I think like ratings wise, they're still doing about the same. To where like that's all that really matters to them. But obviously, yeah, like in terms of online online buzz and everything, there just really isn't any at this point, which is a shame. By the way, I do see Will Neff's already offline. Did Will Neff end up watching any Australian Survivor tonight? If Heather Lee stops streaming, it's over for me again. I'm probably. Yeah, because at that point, do people even care enough to look for other ways to watch it? I wonder. Like I know there's like links in the RHP Patreon and stuff like that, but yeah, I don't even know if most people would care enough. He only watched one episode tonight. He only watched the Sharny boot. That's nothing. uh, yeah, that's a lackluster episode anyway. Like that's probably like the one like slower episode in that I like it's still a decent episode, but like it's like when you follow that with like the Page boot, the Jordy boot. Um, Actually, there's a non-limb in there, but even the non-limb's still actually decent too. Um, but yeah, I still need to finish Laced Up Lauren's 41 rewatch. Which again, I'm towards the end of it, but I think it'll be funny to like to be honest, like I really don't care about her reaction that much. Um, but I do think it'll be kind of funny to see her see Erica win because I don't. Yeah, she hates Deshaun so much, and it's so funny because I don't even like it's dumb because like she hates Deshaun because he tried to throw the challenge, which I really just don't understand this like mindset. Um, like it just feels like people like don't get what the game of Survivor actually is, and that there's like more to Survivor than just winning in the challenges. To where it's like Will Neff is the same thing, where he gets super upset when people try to throw challenges. It's like why? Now again, I do think there are points where people throw challenges and it's dumb, but to like actually like genuinely hate a person because they try to throw challenges, I think is dumb. But then also it's like there are points where it's good to throw a challenge. Now again, I think when Deshaun does it, it's like questionable. I don't know if it was necessary. Um, but I think that's just like a dumb reason to like really hate someone's like so much for. Um, yeah, also hating Hannah for quitting is also whatever. Uh, but yeah, I mean, yeah, I don't know if Will Neff's gonna watch Titans versus Rebels. It's gonna be weird because like he will probably get around the like if he were to watch it, it would be what like a few months if that after the season airs. So I don't know if that would be like too quick for him. But maybe we'll watch it. Yeah, it'll be fun. It's a fun season, so it'd be cool to see his reaction. Um, I'm sure he's gonna love Ferris, right? I think he's gonna love both Ferris and Kirby. Um, like I think he'll love both of them. I think he'll like Mark in the challenges in the pre-merge, if I were to guess, and that would make him like Mark to a degree. Um, I don't know who else he would like that much though. Jaden, he would love Jaden, right? That's definitely a Will Neff person. But I also really find that Lisa Lauren loves Ricard. I do find that super funny. That like Ricard's like one of her favorite players ever now. Um, but yeah, Boss Rush should have thrown the Final 10 challenge in All Stars. Yeah. I mean, again, like theoretically yes, but it's like also it's like it's like it's funny considering like that essentially ends up costing him the game. Where it keeps Alicia in the game. Well, it keeps Alicia or Big Tom in the game, both of which that don't end up being votes for her. Um, or for him. Fuck. Um, while actually, too, like if he throws the challenge, let's see. So if he throws the challenge there, he probably votes out Alicia, right? Alicia's probably gone. So obviously that's a bitter jury member that's not there. Jerry's still in the game though. And too, for Jerry probably still votes Amber. So like actually, if that's the case, then that probably doesn't change that much. But obviously, yeah, theoretically, like it's better to lose Alicia than it is to lose Amber. But also, it's like I guess like the worry there is that if they get into the merge with a 5-4, he's worried that. Oh yeah, and that's also the it doesn't make the deal with Lex though. That's the part that's important to it too. Yeah, if he doesn't make the deal with Lex, obviously doesn't burn Lex as bad. Um, the question is like I don't know, like Lex probably. I don't know. Lex would probably actually no. Lex would probably still vote for him. I think Big Tom would still be upset at him, but Lex um, would probably still vote for him by the end, if I were to guess. Um, Lisa Lawrence seems to like the new era. Yeah, it seems like she likes 41. Again, I haven't watched her 42 watch through yet, but um, yeah, she seems to be fine with it so far. I mean, she fucking like loved the hourglass twists. I mean, that's the thing. Um, because obviously she has the greatest Survivor opinions. Um, she likes Drea. Oh no, no. I have a feeling she would hate Marianne. I feel like that's the vibe I get from her is that she would not like Marianne. Watch your fucking like. I wonder who's she gonna like in 43. That's also gonna be a weird one. Watch her hate Carolyn. That'll be funny. Um, no, yeah, we're talking about a streamer that's watching Survivor. Um, oh, imagine her watching 45 and she hates Emily. She's gonna be a Carla stan. I have a feeling she's gonna. Actually, no, maybe. I feel like she's gonna love Cassidy. Like, I feel like Cassidy feels like her archetype. Um. Oh, she's definitely gonna hate Gabler. I think that's for sure. Um. Where is it? Yeah, there it is. Um. Cassie's so boring, but again, I feel like Cassidy is essentially her though. Um. I feel like they're like very similar archetype wise. So I think by the like, I don't think she'll think anything of Cassidy until like later in the game. But I think by the end game where she like wins challenges and is kind of more of like an underdog figure, I feel like she's gonna like Cassidy by the end. So I feel like she's definitely gonna be rooting for Cassidy in the final three. Um, gonna choose the winning side. What, she's gonna choose Gabler? Um, but I don't know. Yeah, I don't know who she's even gonna like in 44. Is she gonna like Jam Jam? Who's she gonna like in fight at 45? Like it's funny that I believe like coming out of 41, the only person she actually genuinely likes seems to be Ricard. I think she should be an Owen fan. Maybe I think she'll like feel bad for Owen by the end. Oh yeah, maybe Jake. Yeah, maybe she'll like Jake. Um, I feel like she'll like hate Brandon Brandonlin. Um, by the way, I love how like this is what the end of the stream is at this point. Is like speculating over what other people are gonna think about Survivor. um, yeah, where is she in 42 at this point? Is that Daniel Struck boots? I think it is, right? Yeah. It is kind of insane how like fast she watches through these seasons. Like she watches like essentially a season a week. Imagine Will Neff watching New Era. Yeah, imagine. I feel like Will Neff will hate New Era, right? I can't imagine Will Neff loving the New Era. Me running from gamers update that nice. uh, oh, I thought this was actually like an update or something on Naya, but well, you have no faith in Naya. I don't really have much faith in Naya, um, but yeah, Villeneuve loves big men, so 100% he'll love Jonathan. That's lock it in. Like Jonathan will be his favorite Survivor player of all time. Uh, Outside of that, though, I mean, like when looking at recent seasons, like who would he even like in like 45? Like, would he like anybody? Like, I feel like no one there is like of his archetype. Um, then like 44, like no, like maybe like Danny. I don't think he'll like Austin. Maybe, but like I don't know, like not like Austin. I think is like not interesting enough as a personality, and also like doesn't really do much in challenges. Like he's like fine in challenges, but he's not like this like massive standout like Ozzy is. Like maybe like I'm assuming he would like Caleb, but like I don't know if he would like love Caleb. Oh, his chat will probably tell him to hate. Yeah, New Era. That'll probably be a thing too. The entire chat will be like, "Oh my god, this is such a shit season," and then from that point on, Will Neff will just hate the season anyway. Uh, Dude, I just fucking love how, like that's essentially a thing with Will Neff is that whatever the chat thinks, like that's what Will Neff like. He obviously he cares so much about like are the audience enjoying this? Like how many viewers do I have? That sort of thing. That's like what impacts his like view of the season. That's like because like no like not as many people were showing up to watch Blood versus Water. He was like, "Fuck it, I'm skipping Blood versus Water." Um, CP, I can't imagine him liking CPA. Um, he's never watching New Era seasons anyway. I think he's too worried about copyright at this point. The find funny entire tribes wiped out pre-jury? Not really. Why would that be funny? Oh, yeah, he would love Xavion if he watched that season, which he never will. Um, yeah, who would he like from Chap? He would love Chappies, right? He would absolutely love Chappies. Um, he'd love like Dante, right? Rob, maybe. Yeah, I think by the end he would like Rob. I don't know if he would like love Rob right away though, but I think he would love Dante. I feel like that's definitely a Will Neff guy. Um, yeah, I'm trying to think of like who else stands out. I hope he does watch South Africa though. I think it'll be fun. We'll give more recognition to South Africa too, which kind of needs it. We're gonna at least like because like Australian Survivor's like big enough to where like I don't know how many. To be fair, I'm sure like more people are getting exposed to Australian Survivor that hadn't watched it before. But I feel like SA is like at a spot where it really needs it. So I think it'll be cool for Will enough to watch it though. Don't know if he will. Um, yeah, actually, I'll find it kind of funny if like he just stops watching Survivor again because like at that point I'll probably just unfollow him again. He's like, I did end up unfollowing him for a while until like someone mentioned, I think it was someone in chat, right? Mentioned that he was watching Australian Survivor. I was like, oh, well, fuck. I guess I'll follow him again. Um, so yeah, yeah, I'll probably just unfollow him again. Well, he starts at SA1 again. Like I don't even know how you would find SA1 that easily. Like I don't know how someone would actually send him the links to SA1. Um, Actually, I know New Zealand. People have been talking about. People have been telling him to watch New Zealand, Thailand, which would also be a good season for him to watch. Actually, it'd be pretty cool. Is it on Facebook? But again, they just don't watch it. I think he's better off. He's not going to enjoy it anyway. I think he 100% should watch Philippines though. Like Philippines, I know Secrets isn't. I don't know if that'll be a fun Will Neff season, but Media Island would be good. Uh, I don't know what like what would he think of Champions? I don't even know. Who would he like on the Genius? I feel like he would like Sangmin, right? I think he'll like Hong Chul. Um, I feel like he would like Jinho, right? Um, yeah, I mean, I feel like those are like the people that stand out. Um, but yeah, again, we'll end here. It's fucking 4:21 in the morning. He would not like, he definitely would not like Kyungran. I think episode 2 when he sees Kyungran go after Jinho, um, like in the confessional thing, like that thing where she like leaves her confessional and everything. I think he'll hate her from that point. Actually, he'll probably actually hate her from episode 1. In her like whispering the like saying like working with Sangman or not Sangman Sung Yu and all that stuff. Because aren't dry yet. Well, I mean, you can watch something else. Um, you can watch my. I guess we could talk about that now. Spoiler for Rebirth, but the clip of my reaction to fucking Zack and Cloud fighting together. It's so fucking stupid. Um, yeah, what a ridiculous moment. But I love it, like again, like I love how they just like actually genuinely say that this is part of my nightmare. That's part of like I clipped it too. Like not just because like again, like it's a fucking dumb moment, but like I think that was the point where I was like, oh, I gotta clip this. Where like I just like unpromptedly say this is part of my nightmares, which like I don't even know why the fuck I said that. Um, but obviously I have nightmares about fucking Cloud and Zack fighting against Sephiroth. Um, but yeah. Oh no! Oh no! 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 I knew this was gonna fucking happen. Oh fuck, dude. This is like part of my nightmares. Yeah, like what is my reaction to Zack? Like the so we're talking about like the final scene where he says that what if the worlds can unite again or whatever. It's like fuck off. And then fucking Price of Freedom is playing because obviously. Dude, Price of Freedom is such a meme song to me at this point. Whenever I hear it, it just like makes me laugh right away. Like it's just like just the knowledge of like I don't know, just like the over importance that Square Enix seems to put into Zack is just so funny to me. Um, like generally, actually, I think I might actually stream Crisis Core at some point now because I mentioned this before that like I didn't want to stream games I haven't played before because I wanted them for footage. But I kind of realized, like with AC1, like when I played AC1, that well, I could just like highlight them into 30-minute clips and then save them that way to make it accessible. So I think I might like I'm open to streaming games I haven't played before for footage. So I'm actually open to playing Crisis Core on stream at some point because like straight, I don't know when I'm gonna find time to go on my way to play Crisis Core outside that anyway. So I think it'll be funny to play Crisis Core on stream and fucking just make fun of the game the entire time. Even though to be fair, I won't be paying attention like most of the time, but still, like it's like most of that game's a fucking joke anyway. Um, Yeah, I mean, again, don't know when that'll happen. Like straight up, I need to, so after I play all the Ezio trilogy games, at that point, like I should be close enough to where I'll be starting next batch of videos to where I'll probably start playing. I think I'll probably start Uncharted. I think is what I'm gonna do after the Ezio collection. Because I'm doing a video on Uncharted 2 at the end of the year. So I need to play Uncharted. I'm doing a video on Unity, AC Unity, and AC Rogue. So I'll play those eventually. And I'm doing a video on Tales from Borderlands, which I haven't really talked about this, but I don't know when the next daytime stream is going to be at this point. Initially, I was going to do it for the Survivor finale, but it looks like I might not be able to do that either. So now I'm actually thinking like maybe it won't be until Big Brother. I don't know. But I was initially going to do Tales from Borderlands for the daytime stream. But if I have to wait that long for a daytime stream, then that's not going to be ideal. So I'll probably end up doing like Last of Us or something dumb like that for daytime stream. We'll see. Um, but anyway, is everyone clowning the Sony exclusive tournament? What are we talking about? Yeah, what big draft should be the next daytime stream? Should we do Australian Survivor? Actually, no, how many people are on Australian Survivor though? Like that's because I was thinking like BB Can we did, and that took what like 3 or 4 hours or something like that. Australian Survivor's like I think like 80 more people, right? Like Australian Survivor's like around 200 people. Yeah, like drafting every Australian Survivor player because that'd be doable, but obviously like a ridiculous number of people, and like it would take like a long time. But like yeah, it's still doable within a daytime stream. Um, yeah, maybe it shouldn't be that big though. I don't know. I guess we'll see. Um, yeah, BB Can took 3 hours. Yeah, it was 128 players, I believe. Australian Survivor, I believe. Trying to remember. I know it's around 200. Like the assumption is that it's going to be around 200 people by the time of season 10. I don't know what's at right now. So there's 24 people. Well, I mean, like there's All Stars, so like that's all returnees. So there's 8 seasons with 24 people. So that's 100. Oh, actually, it might not be as bad then. It's 100. Wait, 160. Wait, no, I need 24 times 8. So 192? Is that right? Yeah, that's 192. But then take out the return. Okay, maybe that is still a decent amount of people. But like take out the returnees from the other random seasons. So that's what, like 11 people, I believe, from Here's Villains. Then you got Luke. Then you got Mark, Sam, and Andy. So let's take out 15 people, I believe. I believe those are all the returnees, right? From not All Stars. So that's 181 people. So that's actually like doable. That's actually not terrible. So that's probably like only like what 4 hours. So I don't know. I think that's doable. Um, PlayStation posted a tournament for people to vote on each matchup, but the oldest game was Uncharted 4. Well, there we go. Yeah, that's kind of lame. That like that's the oldest game on there's Uncharted 4, which is like what 8 years old. Like was Bloodborne not even on there? Because Bloodborne's even older than that, right? What's the number if you continue every Survivor US? Oh, you mean like reality TV? Like every reality TV winner? Is that what you're talking about? Um, or like every like social strategy winner, I guess. I don't know, how many would that be? So like, well, obviously Survivor US is like 46. Like I think there's around 80-ish global Survivor winners, and then Big Brother, it's like another like 30. I don't know. It's probably like 110, maybe a little bit more than that people. If we're just doing again the global Survivor seasons that I've covered, well, essentially English language Survivor minus Africa Panama, and then BBUS BB Can. I think those combine, and again, you maybe added like the spin-offs, um, of like Celebrity Big Brother, that sort of thing. I think even then, like it's still probably only like 120 or so. Um, yeah, first ever game Uncharted 4. I fucking love the first ever game ever created, Uncharted 4. Think about how he's the only male Australian Survivor winner to win his first try. Yeah, I mean that is the case, which is pretty insane. Um, and why is he okay? Um, yeah, I mean that is insane though. Actually, when you think about it, that like when we're looking at like when men actually win Australian Survivor, again, we'll see how this season goes. But it's again Jericho, which now is like a natural appearance. Yeah, David, who won in an All Star season, and you have Mark, who won a season where the men created an alliance to keep all the men around. Because they were being targeted, because they like the meta had grown to the point where like it was constantly talked about how the men get targeted by the women, or men get targeted to the point where like the women end up doing better in the game. Um, so that is kind of insane that that's like just uh, that's how Australian Survivor is gone. Yeah, I mean this season, I mean again, like Kirby could win, but outside that, obviously like Ferris and Mark are also like somewhat likely. I don't know, like Ferris, I think right now my power ranking would be Mark, then Kirby, then Ferris, which is like it's a bit strange, really. It's like obviously like Mark again. Like I think if he gets to the end against anybody but Kirby or Ferris, he wins, and like that's really his only end game scenarios anyway. It's not like either Kirby or Ferris will take him to the end anyway. Um, and again, from a like more edit perspective, but like again, Kirby. I think again, like the thing with Ferris for me is that I really only see Ferris getting to the end if he's against Kirby. Yeah, I think Kirby beats him. Like I think edit wise, it doesn't really make much sense to me if the edit were to end with like him beating Raymond or him beating Caroline. Like that wouldn't be as like satisfying of an ending to the season, like from a narrative perspective. Um, so like I feel like the only way I see Ferris even getting to the end is against Kirby where he loses. So that's why I would like personally have Kirby 2 of a Ferris. Um, AU is sexist against men, obviously. That's just Australia as a whole is sexist against men. How funny would it be if Jericho and Raymond? Yeah, imagine Raymond. Again, I would love it if Raymond won. I think that'd be so funny. And gameplay wise, like whatever, who cares? But like, just like against, to have Raven as yeah the second ever like newbie guy to win Australian Survivor is just funny. Um, but yeah, okay, we'll end here. Okay, I was trying to end fucking like 20 minutes ago at this point, but anyway, we'll end here. We'll be back on Sunday, where we'll have what? That'll be the last stream before the ending of Australian Survivor. We'll have episode, was it 22 or whatever. We'll have more BB Can, but who really cares? Um, that's about it at this point, right? Well, by then I should be fully caught up on the Australian Survivor review. Well, I guess outside the episode that airs that day. Um, and yeah, maybe I'll be working on my rebirth video. We'll see how that fucking turns out. Um, just took your clothes out of the dryer. Well, there you go. Obviously, that's exactly what I was streaming for. Is the wait for you to finish drying your clothes. But yeah, all right, yeah. So yeah, we'll be back on Sunday. I guess we'll start Brotherhood and yeah, do whatever else. So yeah, see you guys next time.